Yo, what's going on, world? How y'all doing out there? It's your man, OG Governor, down here in Nashville, Tennessee, man. Some call it Cashville, but since we're not gonna do this thing locally, man, we plan on shooting this, getting this out worldwide, man, because there's some things, messages need to be put out there. So do me a favor, y'all hit that like button and share this message. We're gonna get down into it, I mean, if you've been awake, or and I'm glad that our people are waking up, because it took for this message to get out, and as more as we get it out, um, the more the better off we're gonna be in this world, because you had a handful of people that is controlling billions of people. And in fact, we have 7.2 billion people, I think, on this earth, and you got a handful of people that's controlling all of these people. And when I say a handful, um, probably less than 100,000 people controlling the world, um, and that's a lot of fucking control. You do your math, and I ain't gonna do that right now, but I'm gonna have to do that. But anyway, there's a lot to talk about. Let's start out with the homegirl who making all this noise, Miss Jaguar Wright. Shout out to Miss Jaguar Wright, man. You know, I'm right here with your sister, and and what I want y'all to understand, and this is what I'm gonna get back to y'all on in a second. It's all gonna make sense because we're gonna talk about programming and what is programming, mind control, um, and like I've been telling my people around me, I have a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that I needed to straighten out before I put that target on my chest. God was still working on me, the Most High. I like to call him the Most High because I don't want to go into the religious aspect of it as much as the spiritual part. I'm a very spiritual person, and I have my own relationship with the Most High, who I choose to call God. But for now, I like to call him Most High because I'm still trying to um, figure out how much of whitewashing has been done in the Bible and in the Word and all of this, and how to actually interpret the Bible. The Bible is they say it's not to be taken literally, but I guess figuratively. Um, you know, the stories in the Bible. I, I don't want to get off into that Bible thing because I'm not very versed in the Bible. I've been around church my whole entire life. I was raised Baptist, but I don't even claim that anymore. As well as I don't claim Democrat anymore. I don't claim Republican either. I'm independent, but if I was to claim something, I would go towards Republican now because I understand that the Democratic Party was invented to enslave black people for the next 400 years, and they are succeeding, but we're waking up. We're waking up now, and they say we're 3/5 of a man, but what I want you guys to understand is you're never gonna be treated equal as long as you're letting them feed you, clothe you, and tell you what to do, and so we have to get our people off this government assistance. We're gonna have to go back to being a village, being a village and taking care of each other. And as far as our kids, we have to help raise these kids. They going crazy out here. Um, um, Man, we got the election coming up, and which In my mind, there's not going to be an election. Trump will be back in office, um, and I'll tell you why in just a second. But they're not. They have come. We have come so far to let Illuminati deep state ran president to get back in office and undo all the stuff that is being done now. Who do you think? And for one, I want to let y'all know, Trump is not deep state. He's not Illuminati. He's not with that. And that's the reason why he is our president. He is the first president since JFK. That wasn't Illuminati run, and that was the reason why that they killed JFK, because he was exposing Illuminati, and they did not want him to make that speech, and and it's crazy, it's and like I've been telling everybody, y'all keep your eyes open because it's going down right now as we speak. I mean, the year 2020 is going to go down as the biggest year in mankind history. I guarantee you. I don't think there's going to be an election. These are all smoke and mirrors from Trump catching COVID. That's a distraction. That debate. Now, why are we talking about distractions and all of that? And because I'm jumping from one thing to another, so let me slow down a bit, and because when I was talking about not being Democratic and not being Republican, independent, and usually I would tell y'all, go vote, even though I know that they're selected, not elected, but I used to say, go vote because if you don't vote, you can't complain. If you don't get in the fight. So even though I know the voting is bogus and all of that, because they're gonna put in office almost damn near, and I say go vote, but it's not gonna be an election. But I say go vote because you're exercising your right to vote, your constitutional right, your right as being an equal person. So you do need to, the white people going to vote. They somewhat know that it's set up to. But if you don't vote, then there's really nothing that we can complain about. So we can't, if we don't vote, then we can't complain about them fabricating the numbers, this and that. So I do encourage you to vote, but vote smart. Y'all, we're done bringing people in office because they're black. Fuck Kamala Harris. She's not even black, for one. I've done my research on her. She's not black, and she does not speak for us. And like Cardi B, and like Young Pharaoh say, that's my guy. And shout out to Young Pharaoh. I think that's the smartest guy on fucking planet Earth. And this guy puts threads together like no other, and when we talk about see what I want y'all to understand is, and I try to tell people all the time, that this world, this is God's world, but Satan's been running it forever. Alright? So if Satan hates everything that God loves, and all of this down here on this earth is run by Satan down there. So that means everything is inverted. Everything is inverted, just how it go. But everything's upside down, so when they pitch it to you, you see, if you got, see, they want you to think that white is right and white is good and black is evil. So they got you looking at this whiteness up here, saying that's what the money is. But it's actually inverted. And these motherfuckers down here is the evil motherfuckers. See this blackness? These are the real kings. These are the original man. You know, and I can go on. So if everything is inverted, then that means you have to understand. See, once you understand that everything is inverted and Satan running God's world, and then you understand who the players are. You understand what their agendas are. You understand how to move. You understand that oh, I lost my train of thought. This is what you understand. Once you understand how the world works and how it's run, who runs the world, who the players are, what they use to run the world, which is money, media, sex, drugs, alcohol, MK Ultra, mind control. We'll get into MK Ultra on another episode. But once you understand that they use all of this to control us and to program us, why do you think, and we're going to talk about our presidents, and ask y'all a question. Can you, and type in your comments, give me an honest reason why you hate Trump so much. And I know the only thing y'all gonna be able to say, he's a racist. For one, the man is not a racist. And I'm you know what I'm saying, I'm a street nigga. You know what I'm saying, I was raised in these streets. I done been there, done it all, done seen it, done been there with the best of them, been in the state, feds, I done been, you know, I got more fucking numbers than a little bit, you know, but I'm on the other side now, you know what I'm saying, that was my past life, you know, in the streets, drugs, you know what I'm saying, all of that, that's my past life, so I'm giving back, and also, but I had to wake up, I woke up, I've been awake since 2017, when Trump came in the office. I said playtime was over with, you know, cause I was the biggest Trump hater that you could think of, you know, and it was crazy cause it was like I used to be out of time when he first came out. I said, "Hey, motherfucker, he better not bring his ass to Nashville." Next thing you know, I hear Trump coming to Nashville. Trump in Nashville. I said, he better not bring his motherfucking ass to Antioch. You know, I got something for him, you know, but he ain't coming out here. But back then, that would have been his ass. But I got to say, I fucks with Trump, man, because like I said, when you feed that pineal gland and you open that third eye, you know, and it's not for everybody, and a lot of people think that their third eye is open, and it's not. You have to go through some shit, you know. It's not just cause I done listened to a couple of YouTube tapes, and you know, and I think I know a little bit. No, you have no idea. But once you know better, you do better. Once you know, you can't unknow. So the information outweighs education all day long. You can have somebody with a 9th grade education and with the right information can can outthink a motherfucker or outdo a motherfucker that has 9 PhDs. You know, and so what that to be said is, you know, well, I'm glad a lot of people. So I see, and I know I'm on point because, you know, I'm the OG of the shop. You know, we have 25 barbers here. You know, and we keep this place full day in and day out. So we might have 100 people in here at a time. You know, maybe yeah, we might have 100 people in here at a time. You know, but and I've been giving these cats game. You know, and I've been for the last couple of years. At least the last 2 years, you know, I told them, you know, y'all call me OG 98, you know what I'm saying? Why call it? Not cause I'm 98 Crip, I'm not nothing, I'm neutral. I said it's cause I'm right 98% of the time, you know. Like for the last 2 years plus, everything that I have been telling these cats has come to pass or is either coming to pass as we speak, and that goes back to why I said there's not going to be an election. You know, they're talking about locking us back down through the 10 days of darkness, and it's supposed to be coming up very soon, like within this next week. I don't know. They say don't be alarmed or don't. It's not a bad thing. You know, they're gonna have to put that martial law on us for a minute. But you know, what I will say, you know, cause we're not gonna have no internet. I don't even know if your phone's gonna be up, but you're supposed to get like a text, you know, like the warning message, like the tornado warnings or whatever, the Amber Alert signs come on your watches and phones and all that shit. You're supposed to get one of those, and then it's where a lot is gonna be revealed. You know, the burning of Hollywood, the burning of the satanic energies that's been running the world. God's coming back to reclaim his earth, and 2020 is the year of revealing. And so and like I said, I'm not even very well versed in the Bible, but I've been around the church all my life, so I know Revelations, and I know, you know, I know a little bit, you know, but I can't quote you, but I know the Bible, you know, so if you open your eyes, you can see what's going on. Let me tell you, when is the last time? When is the last president that you can ever think of that has been pushing this pedophilia thing? You know, this you know, this human trafficking, this child trafficking, sex trafficking, and all of this. This is being led by your president, Mr. Trump. See, what y'all don't understand, this thing is way bigger than race. This thing is way bigger than race, and see, you know, and when you talk about the debate, you know, everybody want to talk about, oh man, Trump, he why he couldn't answer the question about denouncing white supremacy. Listen, I've done my research, and I've been doing research for the last 3 years, and I've heard on many occasions, and it's all on tape. You know, if you go back, you can find it too. If you get up off that fucking social, that mainstream media is run by Satan. That is, and once you get your information from Satan, you're not that's called programming. Why do you think every time that you turn on your TV, there's a hate Trump campaign going on? That's because they're programming. They're beating it in your head. They're telling you who to love and who to hate. And don't forget, once I said, see, everything is inverted. So this is what they're making look good, but this is really what's good. This is really the evilness down here. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they put everybody in white and have them glowing and all of that. You know, and all of these celebrities in white, and they're making you think that they're pure, but this is actually where they are. You know, they're not up here. You know what I'm saying? It's all smoke and mirrors. You see that? Smoke and mirrors. But whoosh, and be gone. But so what I want y'all to understand is with Trump. See, even with that wall, why you Democrats ain't talking about the wall no more? Because it was nothing but a distraction to begin with. You know, it was nothing but a distraction for you to begin with because y'all was on your bullshit. But Trump didn't put that wall up to keep no Mexicans out. That was one case of him controlling the narrative. You know what I'm saying? And they had been having to control the narrative since he's been in office because of all the stuff that's been going on. And see, they've been planning this for the last 20 years since 9/11. So 19 years they've been planning this day. You know, and it took that very secretive mission that they had to go through all these channels just to make sure that the Illuminati didn't escape one more time. You know, and you know we will go into that whole Masonic order later. That'll be another conversation. But where was I at? Okay, I think I remember where I was. Kind of, you know, we was talking about it's going down right now. You know, and that wall wasn't put up to keep Mexicans out. That's bullshit. They was controlling the narrative because that wall was put up to stop humans trafficking and sex trafficking, and but they had to control the narrative because they couldn't let on what was happening. You know, those earthquakes in California, y'all think of earthquakes, there you feel the ground shaking because they're down there blowing up those tunnels, getting those kids, rescuing those kids. Excuse me. And that's through your President Trump. You know, I sit down and have a conversation with Trump. I'm not scared. Man, look here. I can have a conversation with the lowest motherfuckers in the streets, all the way to the kingpins, all the way to the presidents, all the way to the scum of the earth. You know, I always played the middleman. Always did it all because guess what? The kingpins needed me to get to the streets, and the streets needed me to get to them. You know what I'm saying? So I was always, and I guess that's why they call me Governor. You know, that name came. I've been wearing that for about a little over 20 years now. But what I'm saying is, I know what I'm talking about. I'm almost 50, you know, and there's nothing that I haven't seen. There's almost nothing I haven't done, you know. But anyway, let's get back to the thing at hand. What was we talking about? Yeah, we was talking about those tunnels being blown up and all of that. You know, you can get from one end of the United States to the other end of the United States all underground. You ain't even got to come up for air. But so a lot of this is going on, man, and you know they started out. And let me say something else. You see what the Democrats, man, they done sold this fucking country out, man. The Democratic Party, man, they're trying to tax you. They're the reason why we don't have another stimulus. You know, they're the reason why all of the bullshit is going on. They're in all of these police brutality, killings, and all of that. It's all happening under our watch, under the fucking up under the blue states. You know, under the Democratic Party states, and they're not doing shit, man. Y'all look here. If y'all can let these fucking celebrities lead you to the slaughter if you want to. You know, that's all they keep on talking every time I turn on, and I got a lot of celebrity friends, and and we beefing right now. You know what I'm saying? They don't know we beefing, but because we ain't talked in a minute. But yeah, we beefing. You know, it's not about your political views because you know I think everybody have a right to vote for who they want to vote for. But what I do say fuck y'all for is because you have a voice, this big voice, and you motherfuckers don't have a mind of y'all own, and that's why you coming to crash and burn right now, and y'all are being paid to say vote for Biden, the motherfucking sexual predator, he's a fucking pedophile. If y'all don't know that by now, he's in deep with this sex trafficking. His son has been involved with the fucking sex trafficking over there in Russia. What fucking country was that? Got money tied up and linked to. So his family is he's running for fucking president, and your fucking family, your son, is taking money. Man, dude, y'all are fucked up. Kamala Harris, all of these motherfuckers is blood drinking, baby killing. These motherfuckers are it, and they are tied into it. Now, when y'all get to see these Hillary Clinton emails, you're gonna understand that why they're finna lock us down and they're finna give us this news. You know, they're gonna run it down our throats because it's gonna be so fucking devastating. It's gonna turn this fucking world upside down, and all I can do is try to help soothe your comfort you. You know, and I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm telling you, God taking this world back. All you gotta do is go outside and look at the sky now. You know what I'm saying? The sky is clear. You know what I'm saying? You can see the fucking sun. You don't see no fucking. At least I know in Tennessee, I ain't seen airplane the first shooting these fucking chemtrails out here blocking the sun, having us fucked up. You know, and see, and they've been doing that forever with Obama and all of them in office. You know what I'm saying? See, we need that vitamin D. Us as with this melanin, we need that, and they're blocking that from us. Not only that, they're spraying shit in the air to slowly depopulate this earth. See, once y'all understand what the agenda is, and it was depopulation. You know what I'm saying? And you had people like Oprah, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett. All of these are top Illuminati puppets, and I'm not even gonna say puppets because they are part of the Illuminati. Because when I say that, you know, when you go to secret parts of the world to go make these decisions on how the world is running and how many people we're gonna kill by the millions, then you are that. You're not just a puppet. You are that. When you're making decisions and playing God, you're no longer a puppet. You are the motherfucking right hand to the devil. You know, and man, there's so fucking much I could tell y'all, and I can't get it all into one show, but I want to shout out a couple of people, man, who are podcasts who I follow, and I'm gonna miss some people on this time, man. You know, cause I really kind of did this on a whim. It's like 12:30 at night, in the morning. You know, I just need a little quiet space. You know, I get my think on right here, and I'm finna shoot to the gym too, but damn, man, I go off topic. I go off topic because there's so much rattling in this brain up here that I've been wanting to get out for the last couple of years. But I had, you know, I had some legal issues going on, and I beat it at the first of the year. So it's been going on like for a year and a half before that. But you know, and I got them all the way to the good on the legal services and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And Supreme Court says that there, even when a person's license is suspended and you don't have probable cause to search his vehicle, you still have to go through the proper channels to get that search, to do that search. And when you don't, it goes away. You know, it cost me a lot of money, and it cost me a lot of stress in my head because they were trying to give me another 10 years, but you know, I knew I was being violated, you know, and see, we were shooting this movie called Surrounded by Failure, and I was one of the dope boys in the movie, you know what I'm saying, and we wanted to make everything authenticate everything, you know, and I came home from the feds in the end of 2011, so from there I've been flying clean, been flying straight, but you know, I made a decision to go and not have the flour from the refrigerator, from the cabinet, poured on a plate to look like Coke. Now we need the real thing, you know. So I had to make it happen, you know. And long story short, you know, after the filming, you know, there was a traffic stop, and you know, and there was some illegal things that went on, and you know, I had to put my motherfucking foot on their neck, you know. Man, I done been through it. I done been through it, but you know, and so I want you to know that I'm genuine. And see, I was telling somebody in a Instagram post that we was posting about something, and I was just talking about leaders, and you know, we don't have leaders anymore. You know, we need some leaders out here with integrity. We need some leaders out here with some wisdom. We need some leaders out here with some common fucking sense. We need some leaders out here that's not scared to lead nor scared to die, like myself. You know, when you're almost a half a century old and you've lived life and lived through the things that I have lived through, from father committing suicide when I was 12 to my mother being brutally murdered in 2005, and everything else in between, you know, going state prison, federal prison, to you know, but I'm not saying that, you know, I've had a nice life. I balled out of the fucking control. You know, I've done it with the best of them, and with a lot of these celebrity and entertainers that who are being spoken out against now are some of the same ones that I was running around with back in the day. You know, from cats all the way from Tupac to Jay-Z, Busta Rhymes to Fat Joe. I mean, everybody in the game, you know, pretty much. Job, all these, Ja Rule, that was my guy. A lot of, I mean, countless of others, you know, but it's a whole lot going on with the celebrity world, and you know, and it's like I said, they're using them to get to y'all, because y'all, what y'all have to stop doing is you have to stop idol worshiping, and you have to understand that these celebrities are paid actors. They are acting 24 hours a day. Once you understand that, there's a few things you need to understand. You need to understand that this world is a stage, and everything moving around this motherfucker is being planted. See, and I tell people all the time, look here, I can control the world around me. I do control the world around me. You know, I don't control it like like I like I will here in the near future, cause I'm planting my seeds now, and all I got to do is water these seeds and make everything around me grow. You know, why y'all hit you a good lick, and then you want to go spend all your money on a Benz or something like that. You know, I'm gonna take that Benz money and I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit over here, a little bit over there, a little bit over there, a little bit over there, a little bit over there. Throw a couple seeds, water that shit around me, and see my grass is growing all around me. So, you know, it's going up and it's gonna be up there in a minute. You know, get back everything they took from me, give back everything that life took from me. I'm going to give back to everything that I took from life, you know. So it goes both ways, you know. And that's